Habibi gang, that Salah goal, his second. Are you kidding me? With his left foot, just chipped it over the keeper.
Like a Tiger Woods approach shot.
Right on the green. The vision, the execution, pure class.
What's so fascinating, it wasn't just the finish.
Right.
The whole build-up to that goal, it was like a textbook example of Liverpool's tactical awareness. Started with that quick transition, defense to attack, Henderson with that diagonal ball to Robertson, who was just flying down the left flank.
Yeah.
And then Robertson doesn't even look, squares it across the box. He knows Salah's making that run.
And Salah just ghosts in, completely unmarked.
Yeah.
And dinks it over Travers. It was almost too easy.
Almost too easy. But that's what makes them so dangerous. They can punish you just like that.
Blink of an eye. And that's what made this match against Bournemouth so interesting. You had a team known for that explosive attack coming off a 5-0 drubbing of Nottingham Forest. And then you have Liverpool, top of the table, trying to keep that momentum going, even though they rested a few key players midweek for the Champions League.
Yeah.
And then you can't forget about the Vitality Stadium factor. Not exactly a happy hunting ground for Liverpool over the years.
No.
They've had some tough results there. So going into this one, there was definitely some tension. So how did this one unfold?
Frantic start, almost like both teams trying to impose themselves right from the first whistle.
Yeah.
Bournemouth nearly scored inside the first few minutes. Remember, Semenyo sends Alexander-Arnold for a hot dog and then smashes it against the post?
Oh, I thought that was in heart and mouth stuff for Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
I thought, here we go again. Another Vitality Stadium nightmare.
It definitely sent a message, Bournemouth not intimidated by Liverpool. But then a bit of a controversial turn when Liverpool were awarded a penalty.
Yeah, that penalty decision on Cook's challenge on Gakpo, it was questionable, to say the least.
Yeah.
Habibi gang, be honest. Didn't look like much contact there.
I mean, the replays weren't exactly conclusive.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue that Cook got a slight touch on the ball, but at the same time, there was definitely contact with Gakpo. VAR took a look, upheld the ref's decision.
Right.
It was a 50-50 call, could have gone either way.
Yeah, and, Salah's ice cold from the penalty spot. Slots it home.
Yeah.
20th Premier League goal of the season. But Bournemouth, you got to give them credit, didn't let their heads drop, came right back at Liverpool. And then, moments later, Brooks puts the ball in the back of the net, thinking they've equalized.
Yeah, that's where VAR steps in again, though. Rules out the goal for offside. Kirkes offside when the pass was played.
Right.
Again, very, very tight call. But replays showed Kirkes, by the tiniest of margins, was ahead of the last defender.
Talk about a roller coaster of emotions in that first half. End-to-end, high intensity, and just when you thought Bournemouth were going to take control after that early scare.
They seemed to lose their rhythm a little bit. That sharp passing, quick decision-making we usually see from them kind of went missing. And you got to give credit to Liverpool's organized defense. Van Dijk especially, reading the game brilliantly.
He was everywhere. Not just making tackles.
No.
Like directing traffic, telling everyone where to be, anticipating Bournemouth's next move. It was like he was playing chess and everyone else was playing checkers.
Exactly. And that's the difference. World-class defender.
Right.
It's not just, physical attributes. It's about that game intelligence, reading the game, anticipating danger, organizing the whole defensive unit. Van Dijk, he was doing all of that in that first half.
Oh, yeah. And you could see the frustration building for Bournemouth. They knew they had the talent to hurt Liverpool.
Yeah.
But they were struggling to find that usual fluency. They seemed rushed, almost panicked at times, which led to misplaced passes and poor decisions in the final third.
Yeah, and that frustration kind of carried over into the second half. Bournemouth came out with a renewed sense of purpose, determined to get back into it. They pushed hard early in that second half. Kluivert had that amazing volley, forced Alisson into a spectacular save.
Oh, I thought that one was in. What a shot. Swerving, dipping.
Alisson got his fingertips to it, though.
Yeah.
Just tipped it over the bar. Crucial save, though, because if Bournemouth had equalized there, who knows what could have happened.
Momentum's a funny thing, right?
Yeah.
And then not long after, Semenyo almost gets on the end of that through ball from Christie.
Yeah.
Classic Bournemouth move. Quick passing, movement, just needed that little bit of luck with the finish.
You could feel the tension building.
Yeah.
Liverpool, they had more of the possession, but they weren't playing their best,
Yeah.
Midfield was a bit static. The passing wasn't as crisp.
Yeah.
A few sloppy giveaways that Bournemouth almost took advantage of. It wasn't the dominant Liverpool we've come to expect.
It wasn't. And then things got a little heated, remember. Ouattara gets fouled. Not once, but twice.
Oh, yeah.
In quick succession. First by Jones, then by Van Dijk. And there was a lot of confusion about why there wasn't a free kick given for that first foul. I think even the commentators were a bit baffled.
Yeah, the ref, Darren England, kind of lost control of it for a minute there.
Yeah.
He eventually booked Van Dijk for that second foul, but it felt like a let-off for Liverpool. I mean, Bournemouth could have had a free kick in a dangerous area. Who knows?
The Habibi gang knows. Those inconsistencies from the ref can really change a game.
Yeah.
And it felt like Bournemouth were starting to get a bit rattled by the ref, and also just their inability to take those chances.
Yeah, it was almost like they were snatching at chances, overthinking things instead of just trusting their instincts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Salah does what Salah does, steps up, delivers a moment of magic.
His second goal.
I mean, where do we even begin?
If you haven't seen it, go find the replay.
Yeah.
Poetry in motion. I mean, the buildup was it was so intricate.
Yeah.
A series of quick passes, everyone knows where they're going. And then Salah gets the ball just outside the box, takes a touch to set himself up.
And lifts it with that left foot over Travers,
who had no chance.
It was like watching a golfer chipping onto the green. Knows exactly how much backspin to put on it, just drops in perfectly. The technique, the vision, the audacity. Oh, my goodness.
Sublime. You could hear the gasps from the crowd.
Yeah.
Even the Bournemouth fans, they had to appreciate that goal.
Yeah.
A goal worthy of winning any game.
Mm.
And it pretty much sealed the deal for Liverpool.
Yeah.
After that, I think Bournemouth's heads dropped. They knew they'd just seen something special, just seemed to take the fight out of them.
Yeah. Liverpool, 2-goal cushion now, started to manage the game really well.
Oh, yeah.
Slowed it down, kept the ball, frustrated Bournemouth every time they tried to get back into it.
And then we saw Klopp, tactical genius, brings on Endo.
Oh, yeah.
Who has really become that specialist in closing out games, like bringing in Mariano Rivera in the 9th inning, shut it down, comes in, shores things up in the midfield, and Liverpool see the game out comfortably.
Endo, I mean, his impact, it's subtle.
Yeah.
But it's crucial. No flashy plays or anything, but breaking up attacks.
Right.
Recycling possession, just that shield in front of the back four.
Yeah.
Textbook example of how to close out a game when you're protecting a lead.
Tactical masterclass from Klopp, and a reminder that even when they're not at their best, they can still get the job done.
Grind out those results. That's what champions do.
Exactly. Win when you're not playing well.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Separates the contenders from the pretenders. And for Bournemouth, tough result, but,
Yeah.
some positives to take away.
They showed they can compete with the best.
They did.
Created chances, played with intensity. And, I mean, for a while there, they really had Liverpool on the ropes.
And under Iraola, they've got that clear identity now. High-pressing, attacking football. I mean, they can cause problems for anyone. They just need to, be a bit more clinical in front of goal.
Yeah.
And I think in the second half of the season, they could be a real threat.
Okay, Habibi gang, big picture time. This win puts Liverpool 9 points clear at the top. Arsenal now 9 points behind. Is the title race over?
It's early, but, I mean, this result, it sends a message.
Yeah.
Liverpool in the driver's seat, no signs of slowing down. The pressure's on Arsenal now.
It is. Final thoughts on this match. What stood out for you?
The contrast in styles, You got that youthful energy from Bournemouth, that attacking flair, going up against Liverpool's, experience and tactical nous. And ultimately, Liverpool, they just controlled the tempo, took their chances when they came.
Yeah, I think for me, it was Salah.
Yeah.
Just those big moments, he's decisive.
Yeah.
That second goal just took my breath away. Reminded everyone why he's one of the best in the world.
That's the beauty of football, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those moments of individual brilliance, they change the game.